Inquisitor is reporting that UK reality star Ursula Pressgrave is being prosecuted over an opinion that she shared on Facebook. So they say the following, quote, Pressgrave reportedly entered a plea of guilty to the crime of indecent or grossly offensive message. I didn't know that was a crime, which, quote, causes distress or anxiety to others. Under the Malicious Communications Act. Jesus, this is sounding pretty Orwellian here. Now, she could face as many as 6 months in prison and may be ordered to pay a fine of up to 5,000 euros. Under this act, they say 700 individuals have been convicted on social media since last year. Oof, oh boy. So what was this horrible crime? So here's what she said, quote, anyone born with Down syndrome should be put down. It's just cruel to let them lead a pointless life of a vegetable. All right, now, on the substance of that, whatever substance there is there, that's obviously a stupid thing to say. It's dumb, it's not correct. I mean, that's a real Nazi slippery slope there. You know, what are you going to do? Hey, I got a 32-year-old Down syndrome person here. Round him up, throw him in a camp, kill him. It's the kind thing to do. No, it's not. It's not. And that is a slippery slope, because then where do you stop? That person's IQ is 80. It needs to be 81 or better for you to qualify that we're going to be cool with you living. No. Don't go down that path, but she's going down that path. So on the substance of it, I could not disagree with her more. She's a grotesque human being, and the irony of it all, of course, is that she's really unintelligent. So for her to say, we should put down the people who aren't mentally there, including you, so just wrong. Now, that being said, should she go to jail for 6 months or pay a fine of up to 5,000 euros? No. Guys, here's another slippery slope. Once you say, hey, we're going to lock people up for speech, well, then where does it end? One political party's in power. Hey, you dissent with what my take is. Okay, we're going to lock you up. You said something offensive to that person. Well, that person said something offensive to you. Okay, lock them both up. Lock everybody up. Something's offensive to everybody. Now, I get that this is a clear example where almost everybody's offended by it. But so what? That's the whole point of free speech. We're supposed to believe in it enough to the point where, like in the U.S., for example, we allowed the KKK to march through a mostly Jewish town or black town. And as long as they didn't, physically start fighting people and doing that, or directly, keyword, inciting violence, well, then it's fine. Then that's free speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want. No, same thing applies here. Now, I know that their laws aren't like ours. I know that it's different there, and they've had hate crimes, laws and speech codes for a much longer time. But they shouldn't. That's my point, is that this is one of the areas where I'm 100% American, and I think America has it right with the First Amendment. Free speech is totally a civil liberty. It should be inarguable. This is a bad path to go down, man. You need to protect speech even when it's grotesque speech. There are very few exceptions to this, and we've gone over them before. You can't do libel or slander, and if you do, it's a high burden of proof to say that the person is guilty, which makes sense. But you can't do libel or slander or direct threats of violence. Outside of that, say whatever the fuck you want. They've moved away from that now in the UK. And that's a bad road to go down, because that is fundamentally anti-freedom, even though the comments were grotesque.